Hello everybody, this is Diane from Diane's Diamond Painting Journey. How y'all doing? Good, I hope. I was just checking to see if it was actually working or not. Oh my, here we go again. So I want to say hello to my subscribers. Glad to have you along. And if you're new here, hi. I hope you like what you see. We want to do a budget-friendly company tonight. And if you like what you see, you can hit that like button and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you think about the products I show, no matter where they come from. And if you're new and you really like it, you can hit that subscribe button and come along on the journey with me. So tonight I have a new company to me. They reached out to me. The company is called Paintbynumberday. Paintbynumberday. Now, I thought it would be paint by numbers until I went and looked at the website, but actually they're a cross-stitch company. So, we're going to get into this because I haven't opened it up. I know what I got, but I don't know what I got, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Let's see. Let's take sneaky peeks. Oh, we'll do the small thing first. So, we have a rose keychain. But it's a beaded rose keychain. Obviously, it came from China because we cannot read the printing. So, let's see how this opens up. Oh, you can see there's different ones. They got pie prints. Not sure what that's supposed to be. A llama, maybe. Another llama. Dark rose, a red rose. And there were more than that on the website, I do believe. So let's take this out. I'll do that because otherwise I'll stick it to the end. So, we have our schematic. And it tells us how to put the beads on. Huh. I've always wanted to try it. I saw it on another channel and I'm going, I used to do cross stitch back in the day. So we have two colors, red and black, 1 and 2. So there's the ones, and these are, why not? Yep. This is the A's for the red and the B's for the black, so that's simple. What is this, you say? This is stuffing. Why? Because, oh, that's nice canvas. When we have these two done, we cut them out, and then we sew them up so much, I would think. And then we stuff it with this, no smell, good, yay, with this stuffing. So there's our design. That's the two sides of the keychain. And let's see what's in the bag. Let us see. Hang on now. Let's see how to open it. You know me now. Oh, I see a couple needles in there floating around, so I gotta, well, hang on a minute. Is that it there? Hang on. I cannot see how to open it. Nope, I got it. Now we're going to take this out very carefully because I noticed the needles are, well, blessed. Are sort of just floating around. So we have red beads. We have black beads. We have, I don't know why we have that. I do not know. Because there's also like, see this clear stuff? I would assume that that's there for sewing it up. But I don't know what the red and black is for. Let's see. Me not know. Maybe we'll figure it out. Oh, darn. The red and black is actually to put the beads on with. Duh. And then we have a keychain. And there's two needles in the bag and this little ring. I'll put that back there. So, we have the clear, looks like fishing line, but it's not. The clear stuff to sew it up with around the edges. And you use a red thread or a black thread to put the beads on the canvas. Now they're showing up. Oh, there you go. That's for better. Whoop. Ooh, they sparkly little beads too. See the holes in them there? Yeah. I can't open them up because else they'll go all over the place. And then we got the black beads. Ooh, they're tiny. Well, I didn't really expect them to be large, but you know what I'm saying. So there you go. We have our first little project. And I'd like to say I'd have this done and put it at the end of the video, but time constraints right now will not allow me to do that. So I'm going to make sure that's good and stuck together because of the... I'll leave that open. We'll pretend it's Santa Claus. There we go. Leave that right there. So, our next package, I don't know which one's which, so, oh, okay, alrighty. So you see that picture of that cat? This is actually a beaded full-size cross stitch. I'm getting adventurous. Let me see how we get it open. Once again, oh, got it. I got it. And I see this, the needles are actually in the material, so that's good. So we have our little cat, and she's all beads. And it's 30 by 30, but I think it probably will be 25 by 25. And we have our schematic. Oh, nice paper that is. It's almost like plasticky type paper. So we have 11 colors. Now, this is something that I don't like. So, you see the symbol is pink, but the color is yellow. And why, you know, seriously. The yellow is actually black. The blue is actually purple. Right? This one sort of matches up to that one. Looks like DMC numbers too. Well, of course it would be because it's cross stitch. Duh. This pink is blue. This blue is blue. This gray is pink. And this fuchsia is white. Wow. So that's a little bit confusing. So all this yellow you see is actually all black. Yep, that's right. It would be too. Well, that's a bit weird. Let me see what it says on the bottom. This pattern printing pigment is water soluble. Stop to get wet. What? This picture is only for reference for the embroidery friends without any commercial activities. Okay. I guess it means I can't sell it. In order to make the embroidery clearly visible, so use special symbol substitution, one symbol instead of the embroidery thread. When embroidering, the actual embroidery thread colors shall prevail. Please check carefully the corresponding color block and thread number on the drawing. Okay, this could be more complicated than I thought, but we'll see. What we got here? We have instructions for cross stitch, so they tell you to each thread, yes, can be divided into 6 strands. So if there's 11 count, that's how far the holes are apart. Or you use 3 strands. If it's 14 count, you use 2, because 11 is bigger than 14. It doesn't make sense, but that's the way it goes with it. You got your printed cloth and your unprinted. No, we got a printed cloth one here. How to stitch print unprinted cloths. And it just gives you, and then down here it gives you some of the, there's a whole stitch, a half stitch, quarter of a stitch, 3/4, continuous stitching, yeah, okay. A back stitch, how to cast off, so you just put your string underneath all the stuff on the back and just pull it through. And a French knot. A French knot will actually pop up off the paper, but we don't need that for this. We don't think. Ooh, look at the colors of the beads. We got white and pink and blue. A nice, what? Peridot. An orange. Or light orange, dark orange. Another pinky. This one's like a more of a true pink. This is like a bubblegum pink. A purple, black, and another, no, another beautiful yellow. I'm not taking them apart because we could see them perfectly. And then, oh, what I love. I wish, I'm just untangling this now a little bit. So, when I've gotten any cross stitches from budget-friendly companies, they always have the colors separated for you, which is absolutely wonderful. I've bought kits, I used to do kits home, and you had to figure out by the number of strands, like if you had 5 or 6 different greens or whatever, which green was what. So we have 11 colors, of course, because we had 11 on the side there, didn't we? Yep. So each of these will correspond to the beads to use to put the beads on. Alrighty. So I don't want to mess it up too much. Put that there. Put the beads there. And let's see what we got. I'm not sure now if this is a 14 or an 11. I'll have to look at the website. So it says 30 by 30, but I'm sure it's 25 by 25 probably. Actually, 24 by 24. And which, you know what? That's big enough for me, man. So to give you the grid lines. So what I think what you do too, when you do these, after you're finished, you soak it in a bit of water, and all this here will go away, in case there's any left showing. But if you're real good and you do it, if you're really good at cross stitch, you won't have to worry about that. Okay, so the bags are, okay, so this is number 1. Hang on a minute. Hang on the minute. Yep, okay. So this bag is number 1, all right? And even though the symbol is pink, the color is yellow. And the threads are corresponding the same color. All right, so that's good. So you won't have to mix up your thread colors and your bead colors. And so here on this one here, so number 1, you don't have to worry about that color here. You just go to your package of number 1, you take your strand of thread, and you look for the pink symbols, and you do it. With one this small, I might just, well, by rights you should do like a section. And, but one this small, I might just do, if I got something I can put it in. And we do have 2 needles down here, and they did secure them in this to the canvas, which is good. I'm going to say that's 11 count there, which is what I would normally would have gotten because it's better for my eyesight. Yeah. So there's our beaded cat. Our beaded embroidery. And we got 2 beaded embroideries. And we have a normal one, which means it's just threads. So I've never done beaded ones, and I went, ooh, I gotta get a beaded one. So I figured I'd buy this. No, this is PR material, promotional material. I would get a small one first to try it, and get. I mean, if I make a mistake here, it probably won't be so noticeable because it's only 2 colors, but I'll get the feel for how to do the beads. Then I can tackle the bigger one. Yeah, says me. So we have a. Now that looks like a holy mess, but don't worry about it. It's not. It's just, it'll just come out, and it's already separated for you, all the colors, because it'll hang off the paper like the other one did. And we have a. What have we got here in the name of? Oh, that might fit on your finger. I don't know. Let's see. Well, I like how they did that. They got a little fuzzy ball, and all the needles are in it. They gave us, let me see, I think it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a little baby pincushion. I like that. This could be to put on your finger, because after a while, your finger can get sore pushing the needle through. And this, I'm not completely sure, but it could be a needle threader, maybe. I don't know for sure. Maybe it will tell us. But I like the little metal band. Like, it's like a thimble, but you don't have to have the full finger thimble, you know? Like you do with your mama's sewing kit. You know what I'm saying? So, we have a picture to show you or not? Hang on, we do here. It's a Halloween pumpkin with like an owl right here. Let me see if I can get you closer. Halloween, a pumpkin with an owl sitting on top with a Halloween hat. I think that's adorable. So again, this thing does the same thing. See, you got a blue line is gray. That one is, right? But now, again, these colors, 1 to 32 colors, will be on the board. They'll be numbered correctly on the board. So if you see 1, you just look for that symbol, right? Oh, here it is. Oh my, if I had it folded it out better. It's almost like a plastic paper. I like that. So there it is there. Lots of Chinese, yeah. 35 by 35. So I'll say it's 30 by 30. And this is 14 count right here. Yeah, I'm going to say that one's 11 though. And we have instructions down here, but they're really small, so I'd have to... and the same thing again, how to make the same stitches as on the other one. That's your basic stitches. And how to cross stitch. So they're giving you all the stuff. But I'm going to surprise you with this one. It's not stamped. Why you say how you going to do it? So we have grid lines. We got 10 to 150, so say 80. 80 by 80. So that's your middle one right here, we're going to say. So this has already been folded. So here's your middle one right here. 80 by 80. So whatever it said, whatever one you decide is the middle one here, do it here. But the way this is folded, I'm pretty sure that's the middle. And you'll put your first stitch right here. And then you count. Let me pull you up in case you've never seen these So say that's your middle one right here. Let's do it over here somewhere, because it's not, so say that's one of these holes here. I'm going to make my, to the right of my finger. I'm going to put my first stitch there. And say there's 4, so I'm going to do this square, this one, that one. And you got to count. It can be a little bit, well, it can be a little bit tedious, but the results are awesome. And the pattern looks pretty cool though. You got, yeah. But I'm not used to doing ones that 23, 23, 24. That's a bigger spot. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. See those big numbers? And there's an 8 up here. There's 23 in the eyes. I'm gonna guess and say that that might be French knots. They have it pop up, like have the eyes pop up here and it'll pop up right there. And so they put the number there to correspond with the color over here. Number 23 is a brown, yeah. And 24 is a yellow. I see, said the blind man. This one, well, I mean, it's not going to be hard. I think it's just normal stitching. That's the thing. See, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I think it'll be really cute when it's done. I do believe. So, we have the rose keychain. Am I zoomed all the way out? I think so. We have the rose keychain. Is $3.14 in US, €2.97 in Euro for European customers. Oh my, losing my words. The cat embroidery was $9.39 US, €8.89. And the Halloween, let's just put that, like that picture there. And the Halloween owl cross stitch is $6.95 US, €6.58. So I'll link all these 3 products down below. And also too, they have free shipping over 40. And for customers that you had to pay import taxes, they cover the taxes. I think the VAT, that was probably just for Europe. And they do have a Christmas sale going on, and I'll link all those codes down below and whatnot. So there you have it. Paintbynumberday sells cross stitch, and they have accessories too. But I decided this time just to get cross stitches themselves. And I really wanted to try to beat it cross stitch. So I think, and I said there's a whole bunch of designs of the keychains. And they got tons and tons and tons of stamped cross stitch. Now, say that was a regular stamped cross stitch, we wouldn't have the beads. They got tons of stamped cross stitch and tons of what I call, when I did a first one on a plain canvas, I said, that's my first real one. Because you had no help. There was nothing to guide you. Like you had to figure it out by yourself, right? And yeah, so I think this one of these days I will get them done, and I'll show you what it's all what that looks like. I was going to actually measure this first, though. Just 1 second now. Because it says it's 35 by 35. Let's see what they gave us here. So it's not going to be that big. 29 by 29. Okay, that's off by a lot, actually. But that's okay. The smaller the better. Because I haven't done I've done some big cross stitches way back when, but I haven't done a big one in a long time. So there you go. New company for cross stitch peoples. Or if you just want to start trying to do cross stitch because you hear about it, go over and take a look, because I mean, it's not expensive. You're supplied with everything. You don't have to, which I really like with the threads, that you don't have to separate your threads. They've already done that for you. I think that's wonderful. You got your needles, you got your, well, everything that you need is in the kits, right? You even got the stuffing here for the, and the keychain stuff and the beads. Just remember that the same color thread goes with the same color bead. And you're laughing. And everything matches up. And same thing with the bigger kit. Even though the, like again on the symbols don't match up to the color of thread. But number 1 here is number 1 on your thread. And same thing with this. Number 1 here is your number 1 bag and your number 1 thread. That bag beads. They're... All right, I better go before I can't talk no more. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. And like I said, I'll link all the details down below. And any discount codes I have for any companies are also down below. You might want to take a look down in the description. Hit that show more and you'll see whatever's down below. Down below the information for this video that I'll link up. And I hope y'all have a good day. But first, I got to give you a big hug. Oh. And we'll see y'all again. Bye for now.